let's discuss a very relatable topic: why people overreact, psychology behind everyday behavior. Let's start by understanding why people overreact, not from opinion, but from psychology and emotional research. Overreaction is not a character flaw. Research shows it is often the result of how the brain processes threat, memory, and emotion. When we understand this, we stop judging ourselves and others, and we start responding more wisely. Have you ever sent a message and the person didn't reply for hours and suddenly your mind says, "Did I say something wrong? Are they angry? Did I embarrass myself?"
Nothing has happened yet, but emotionally, everything has happened. That emotional explosion is what we call overreaction.
Overreaction is when our emotional response is bigger than the actual situation. Let's use a simple contrast. A situation happens. The brain adds fear, memory, and imagination. The emotion becomes exaggerated. The problem is not what happened. The problem is what our brain thinks is happening. Let's say you text a friend, "Hey, are you coming today?" 1 minute later, no reply. They're probably busy. 10-minute later, maybe they saw it and ignored me. 30-minute later, wow, I always show up for them. 1 hour later, I'm done with this friendship. 2 hours later, they reply, "Sorry, my phone died." The situation was small, the reaction was huge. The key line is, we don't react to reality, we react to a story we created. Let's look at 3 simple psychological reasons why we overreact. Reason 1, the brain is wired for survival. Our brain is designed to detect danger, not peace. Back then, silence equaled danger. Rejection equaled survival threat. Today, silence equals they hate me. The brain overreacts to protect us, even when there is no real danger. Reason 2, past experiences get triggered. Your reaction today is often connected to a wound from yesterday. Example, if you've been ignored before, your brain says, "Not again." So you're not reacting to this moment, you're reacting to every similar moment you've ever experienced. Reason 3, lack of emotional pause. Overreaction happens when emotion acts before thinking. Emotion is fast, logic is slow. When we don't pause, emotion takes control. Next time you feel triggered, pause and ask yourself 3 questions. 1, what actually happened? 2, what story am I telling myself? 3, is this worth my emotional energy? Most overreactions disappear when exposed to simple clarity. Overreaction doesn't mean you're weak, it means you're human. But emotional maturity is learning when to respond and when to breathe. One last thing before you go. If overreaction is something you struggle with, get yourself a journal. Not to write long essays, just to note moments when you paused, when you didn't react immediately, when you chose calm. Because growth isn't about never feeling triggered, it's about noticing progress. And sometimes seeing it written down is what reminds you, I'm actually getting better. See you in the next conversation.